Hello, everyone. Welcome to Study IT Cybersecurity in Australia Pacific Training Group. Good day to all our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I am Rovi.
And I am Ines.
And we will be your hosts this evening.
And also joining us tonight is a special guest who can share her experience about what it's like to study in Pacific Training Group. Please help me welcome Vida.
Hey guys, thanks for having me tonight. Excited to be here and share you what we know.
And we're also excited that you're able to join us today. Despite not being able to meet face-to-face for this event, we're thankful for giving us a little bit of your time.
Now that you mention it, Ines, the past 2 years have been quite challenging for all of us. But now that the world is finally getting back to normal, we are excited to invite you guys to join us in Pacific Training Group and study in Australia.
Yes, indeed. We've prepared so many things for you tonight. And towards the end of this program, we'll have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, just type it in the comment section.
That's right. And as a bonus, we have also prepared a raffle draw, so stay tuned and you might be one of the lucky winners to enjoy our limited and event-exclusive prizes. May I ask Vida to tell us more about this raffle?
Get 35% course fee discount plus a chance to win $30 e-voucher. All you have to do is share this live and click on the link bit.ly/PTG event.
All right. You may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream for the mechanics and the link. Our winners will be announced at the end of this program, so stay tuned for a chance to win these exciting prizes.
All right, so without further ado, let's dive into our program. So to start with, Rovi, can you tell us who Pacific Training Group is?
Sure thing. Pacific Training Group, or simply PTG, is one of the leading vocational education training providers in Australia, with a mission enabling students to create thriving careers in Australia and globally. We have been in the industry since 2015 with more than 20 Australian qualifications and over 30 short courses. In 2019, we started to offer these courses online as well. And with more than 50 industry partners, we are able to help our students get into studying and living in Australia more easily.
That's right. And we also have modern campuses, experienced trainers, and great connections to industry. Plus, you'll have access to world-class e-learning resources through our platform called PTG Online. Isn't that right, Vida?
Yes, PTG made it possible for me to study in Australia. They also have a great community of trainers, staff, and fellow learners who supported me throughout my journey.
That's lovely to hear, Vida. Now, this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have our own place of learning. Depending on your needs, you may choose to study in any of our two campuses. The first one is in our Sydney campus, located in Pyrmont, New South Wales. And we also have our second campus at the Gold Coast, located in Surfers Paradise, Queensland. Let's watch these videos for a sneak peek of a student life in Sydney and Gold Coast.
Sydney and New South Wales offer cutting-edge, industry-relevant education opportunities for international students. Our world-leading universities and thriving vocational education sector help deliver the foundation for rewarding lifelong careers. New South Wales also boasts some of Australia's leading private providers, specialist English language colleges and secondary schools. We are leaders in education, with multiple universities ranked in the top 200 QS World University Rankings. New South Wales is Australia's most innovative and dynamic state, with 64% of the nation's tech startups based in Sydney. Nearly half of Australia's top 500 companies are based in New South Wales, offering diverse employment opportunities during and after study. In addition to Sydney, New South Wales has 4 regional study destinations: the North Coast, South Coast, Newcastle and Hunter region, and Country New South Wales, that offer exceptional education and employment opportunities. With a wealth of world-class qualifications, New South Wales can help you make a difference in the world, whatever pathway or career you choose. Warm, welcoming, truly multicultural, and with award-winning beaches, food and entertainment, New South Wales is the right choice for students seeking internationally recognised qualifications and successful global careers.
So what I love the most about Sydney and New South Wales, I really like the city.
I can go maybe 20 minutes, go to the beach, 30 minutes, go to the most beautiful bushwalk you've ever seen, and that's just the city in particular.
In the morning when I go for a walk, I often see dolphins. I feel like I live in paradise.
Going and studying abroad was always like a dream. The feeling is amazing. I wasn't expecting all of this, to be honest.
I still find myself spoiled for choice after 3 years. How a city can keep offering you forms of entertainment, that's a beautiful thing which I haven't really experienced anywhere else. It has the best combination of city life and just beautiful sceneries.
New South Wales has a lot of a prestigious university which can provide you the best quality of education.
Besides very good education, it's just a place where you can have fun as well.
You get to meet so many different people in and out of class.
Everyone is more relaxed. Everyone kind and friendly, and teacher also helpful.
It's a very good place to find support for whatever you need, especially for international students. We get here with different kinds of insights and education.
I feel safe and I feel welcome.
I would just highly recommend coming to New South Wales to study.
Visit the Study New South Wales website to explore your study options.
Wow, student life seems like a blast in Sydney and Gold Coast. There's so much to explore aside from studying.
That's right, Ines. These are both great areas to study in Sydney and the Gold Coast. And watching these videos makes me want to go on a road trip.
Before you get carried away with the vacation feels, let's talk about the benefits of studying abroad.
All right, let's go ahead and show that slide. As you can see, 97% of study abroad graduates will get a job in 12 months or less, and that's almost all of our graduates. You are also likely to earn 25% higher salary, get 84% more skills, and match 80% more jobs. These are very good numbers, don't you think, Ines?
Yeah, because in PTG, we do our best to give the needed training and also connect our students to job opportunities or further studies.
Now, moving on, it's really, even after our students finish their studies, they can still stay in Australia, get a job, and meet more people, expand their network, and also develop their skills further. Right, Ines?
That's right. And that's exactly what PTG is here for.
Now, moving on, we'll also do so many things online nowadays. What do you think is the scariest thing that can happen to you online?
Well, there's a lot, but definitely one thing that's the scariest is, getting hacked or getting impersonated.
Oh, that's right, identity theft online. Our online accounts may be hacked and important details can be stolen, right?
That's right. So I remember one incident where, people's money were being taken away without them knowing, and that was because of their ATM details being stolen off of fake ATMs. So definitely not something you would like to encounter.
Yeah.
And there's even more trouble if you are a company and with all of the details or important details of our clients are stolen. You need to make sure that your systems are safe and secure.
That's right, Ines, which is why PTG offers a course that focuses on protecting information technology systems. So we have the IT, information technology, cyber security courses. These courses are designed to help our students build their knowledge and skills in digital security, which is very important in every organization. With global modernization, business, government, and even personal transactions constantly face the threat of cybercrime.
That's right, and it's a very serious threat indeed, especially that cyber criminals are becoming more high-tech with their methods to bypass IT systems. This course will help our students get ahead of these criminals in protecting IT systems.
That's right. And to help us train our students, we have a very qualified trainer, a leader with over 27 years of experience in the IT business and also the founder of CyberEQ.io, John McKenzie, who is also a behavioral and data scientist, cyber researcher, and educator. He's a passionate entrepreneur who is also a marathon man. With
Wow.
him, yes, we are sure our students receive only the highest quality education. And moving on, we have two qualifications for IT cybersecurity. The first we have is the Diploma of IT Cybersecurity.
And to give an overview of what will be covered in these qualifications, let's have Vida.
Thank you, Ines. So the students will develop specialized advanced skills in applying cybersecurity strategies, including designing and maintaining database architecture, performing operational establishments, execution of preventive maintenance of backups, performing recovery procedures, enforcing security and integrity protocols, implementing and administering database documentation, liaising with security key personnel, troubleshooting and providing server support, maintaining documentation and system logs, monitoring performance of networks, and making recommendations for enhancement. When you complete the diploma, you can proceed with the Advanced Diploma of IT Cybersecurity. With the Diploma of IT Cybersecurity, the students will research and apply concepts of cybersecurity, lead and manage team effectiveness, promote workplace cybersecurity awareness and best practices, interact with clients on a business level, manage intellectual property, ethics and privacy in ICT environments, monitor business activities in an ICT environment, evaluate organizational compliance, perform cybersecurity risk assessments, and design and implement cybersecurity infrastructures.
Thank you, Vida. And once they finish, Ines, can you tell us about the job opportunities available?
Yep, sure. Our students can thrive in IT support services, auditing and business administration, public and administration safety, and financial and insurance services. They will become qualified IT officers, security analysts rather, incident responders, and virus technicians.
Thank you, Ines. As you can see, this course is really important to safely navigate today's highly digital and tech-dependent world. So again, we have the Diploma of IT Cybersecurity and the Advanced Diploma of IT Cybersecurity. This time, Ines, can you show us our education pathway?
Sure, Rovi. Now, but before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to join our raffle draw. Just share this live stream and click on the link bit.ly/PTG event to enter your details.
Yes, all right. So we are more than halfway on our program. So make sure you make it before the cutoff.
That's right. So continuing to our education pathway, PTG's education pathway is really easy. All our courses are delivered in English, so you can start with an English course if you think you have to improve your English first. Now, if you're already good in the language, you may proceed directly to any of the courses discussed. Afterwards, you can continue to getting higher education, like completing a university degree or taking up other qualifications. Or you can just go ahead and use your learning to your current or prospect work.
Right. And when you enroll, you will also have the option to either study on campus, where you will have an actual class with your trainers, meet other students, and instantly address your concerns. Or you can also choose to study 100% online, and this will make it easier, especially for those who are busy with work, because you can complete these units anytime and anywhere at your own pace.
That's right, and that's one thing that's wonderful with online studying. But what if I want to study on campus but don't have time during the day? Or I'm interested but I will only be available by the end of the year?
That's a good question, Ines. Not to worry, because we do have flexible options for our class schedules as well. You can choose between day classes and evening classes. Our next intake is also on the 8th of August, but if you need more time to prepare, we also have intakes in September and October this year. You can even plan as far ahead as 2023, 2024, and 2025.
Wow, that's amazing. So that means our future students do not have to hurry to enroll this year, right, Rovi?
That's right.
So, cool. So, PTG also thinks about the personal schedule of our students. That's why we have term breaks for our students to relax and explore the many beautiful places in Australia.
Amazing. So, aside from studying, our students can also travel in between their classes.
That's right. And isn't that something that you would love to do, especially if you're in a different country?
Yes.
All right. So let's now talk about how to get started. So, Rovi, can you tell us more about the requirements for enrollment?
Absolutely. And we have simplified the requirements for our students. You only need to be at least 18 years of age, have completed year 11 or equivalent studies, and have an upper intermediate level of English or higher, IELTS 5.5 or equivalent, or successful completion of PTG's Language Literacy and Numeracy Assessment. For the documents, you will only need to send copies of your valid passport, academic transcript translated in English, your updated CV or resume, and your English proficiency document. So pretty much just the basic requirements that are easy to comply with. PTG can also help in processing and completing visa applications with the help of our migration expert. And when you arrive in Australia, you can also avail of our airport pickup services so you can go straight ahead to your accommodation.
Right, and speaking of accommodations, we've also partnered with the following companies to ensure the comfort of student living. So we have Study Vision and Global Experience, Australian Homestay Network or AHN, and Link to Student Living. Now, these companies provide different options like homestay, co-living options, VIP homestay, parents-nominated accommodation, and caregiving services. These accommodations are highly secured facilities, affordable, and most especially comfortable. There are also flexible packages of meals and utilities available, all to make sure our students live a hassle-free lifestyle while studying in Australia.
All right, and now let's watch this video for an overview of what it's like to experience homestay.
My mum and dad were very, very big on family, and I think that's where it all stems from, really.
Our best friend's daughter worked at Wellington High, and she suggested that to us.
She said, look, you've got all the rooms after the kids moved out. Why don't you have somebody come and stay? It's more or less preparing them for when they finish school. They go out and move out of here and into their own places. It's just little basic things that I think is very important for them to know how to do.
But we'll take them here, there and everywhere.
We've had a trip down to Phillip Island, went and saw the penguins.
We've been interstate with them to Queensland. Staying absolutely wrapped in Queensland because we went to most of the theme parks and he thought that was pretty cool. We try to treat them as our own children, really, and make them feel as home as much as we can and feel as though they're part of the family.
There you go. Isn't it lovely to have your own family through homestay, Ines?
Definitely. It feels like I don't have to worry about getting homesick because I belong to a family in Australia.
Well, I'm sure Vida can share to us more about what it's like to move in with Australia.
Sure, glad you asked, Ravi. Yeah, well, sorry. Over the weekend, I went out on a road trip with my Filipino friends, and it was a good 6-hour drive from Sydney. And we rented an Airbnb close to a lake, and that's where I found lots of kangaroos in the wild.
Wow.
During that time, I felt that, oh, I'm really in Australia. So then about 2-hour drive from our Airbnb, we drove up to the mountains to see snow, and it was my first time. It was such a great feeling. It was surreal. I miss my daughter more, but hopefully she'll get to sleep with me next year.
That's great. I hope none of the kangaroos, were violent with your group. I heard that they can, punch people. Aside from, the fun stuff, Vida, were there any adjustments that you needed to take during your stay or when you moved to Australia? How was it living there, different from living in your home country?
Well, this is also fun, but I'm a diver back home, and I was very fortunate to be born in the Philippines, as it's composed of thousands of islands and gifted with so many beaches. But here, I'm one step closer to my ultimate dream, the Great Barrier Reef. But even Sydney has the best diving spots in the world, so that was very important for me. Another good thing is that I was allowed to work, which helped me pay for my tuition fee, and PTG really offers affordable options, which I'm very grateful for.
Wow, that sure sounds so exciting with your experience, and seeing kangaroo is actually part of my bucket list. So hopefully soon. So thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. And this is really a great insight coming from our very own student. Now, with all we have talked about so far, I'm sure by now everyone here has a big question in mind, which is how much is it to enroll in the IT cybersecurity course?
Great question, Rovi, and I'm glad you asked. Starting at 560 Australian dollars monthly, you can already get into any of the courses we have discussed.
Now, if you stay with us until the end, you will even get big discounts when you enroll in any of PTG's courses within the promo period. So isn't it exciting to study overseas? I hope by now our viewers know how to start their learning journey in Australia.
Yeah, and I hope some of them are already planning. So, make sure that you get your requirements ready and head on to our website to start your journey. So with And with everything that we've covered, I'm sure you all have a lot of questions. So let's now proceed with the most interactive part of tonight's event, our question and answer. Hope you were able to type your questions in the comments so we can answer them.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first question. Vida, can you read it for us?
Sure. So our first question, can I take 2 different courses at the same time?
Great question. The answer to that is an easy yes. If you are studying online, you can actually enroll to 2 different courses at the same time. Just make sure that you're doing it online and doing it at your own pace. However, for our on-campus courses, if you study on campus, we recommend that you study one course at a time, because in Australia, you won't just be studying, but you will also be working in Australia. So to manage your time better and to get you to focus on your studies, complete one course at a time. So even if you're enrolled in our package courses, then you may go ahead and enroll to the diploma first and then finish the advanced diploma later on. All right, next question.
Okay, we have a question from Tammy. What kind of support is offered to international students?
Right. Thank you for that question, Tammy. So, different support is offered to our international students. So, one, if you're coming overseas, PTG, with the help of our migration experts, can help you with visa requirements. Okay, so it would be a case-to-case basis, of course. So just make sure to contact us to know what is needed, and so that they'll know how to help you. And we have, as mentioned also, we have partner with homestay networks that will help you with accommodation if you're going to look for a place to stay while studying and working in Australia. Aside from that, we have partner companies, also partner schools for those who are looking to getting higher education or getting a job after completing their courses.
All right, and once you get to study in Australia, you will also be provided support by our academic team and our student services on campus. Plus, we also have PTG Online team to help you with your PTG Online access. So those are the type of support that you will receive, and you're also going to help you with expanding your network connections and get the possibility to be employed in Australia by connecting you to our industry partners. So we have different partners in the different areas, especially hospitality management. We have Empire Hospitality, Osfin, we have the hotel school, and even some small businesses around the campus that is looking for qualified students who can actually work part-time or full-time. Some of them even offering sponsored work visa. Those kind of opportunities are actually posted and shared into our online student community. So don't forget to join our community once you enroll to our courses. All right, next question.
Okay, we have a question from Fiona. How many years is Diploma of IT and Advanced Diploma of IT? Do we get breaks?
Okay, I don't have the answer right now. Let me just go ahead and check my resources.
Oh.
Okay, for the diploma course, it's actually 1 year and 6 months. And then the advanced diploma is actually 1 year and 3 months course duration. So we also provide term breaks for our students. So usually each term actually consists of 10 weeks. So after 10 weeks, you will get a range of 2 weeks up to 5 weeks of term breaks. So you get, a full 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks of time where you get to explore Australia. That's right. All right,
we have another question. Can I take a course that is not related to my background study?
Okay, thanks for this question. The answer is a big yes. Definitely. So your course or your previous course does not have to be related to the course that you'll be enrolling in Pacific Training Group. So as long as you know you want it or you are interested in it, then go ahead. It can also be, for example, some people um, may have studied events, and some of them now, after completing events, will move on to project management. So it doesn't have to be connected. Vida, do you want to share what your course was before?
Sure. Well,
You
yeah. Well, back in the Philippines, I studied electronics and communications engineering, and right now I'm studying diploma of applied blockchain. So there might be a little connection, but it's an entirely different course. So definitely, it's possible.
All right. Thanks, Vida.
Okay.
All right.
Any more questions?
Question. So, do you have partner companies where you can endorse your graduates for employment?
All right. So I think I've mentioned some of them earlier, like our partners in hospitality management and the small businesses where we connect our students um, through our online community, and we always announce job opportunities for our students. We reach out through email and things, SMS, just to get them to be on board if they're looking for job opportunities. Now, if you find one, because there are a lot of resources available that is flashed on the screen earlier, where you can actually find a job in Australia, just using LinkedIn and Indeed, those kind of platforms might actually help you get a job in the corporate world. Now, in addition to employment opportunities, we also assist students in further studies because all our courses actually provide study pathways to Australian universities. So if you're thinking of studying a degree, a bachelor degree or a master's degree in a university, you can actually start studying our certification and diploma courses first, and you can get credits so that it will save you time and money, and it'll be easier to enter or to go to these universities in the future if those are part of your plans. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next question: is there a maximum age limit?
All right, thanks for that. So the answer is no, there is no maximum age limit. What we just have is a minimum age limit. So you have to be 18 years old or older to be able to enroll. So, but there is no maximum age for a student to enroll. So it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. If you want to study, PTG is there for you.
All right. I think that the last question, there's one more question.
Yep, there's one more.
So, last question: do both campuses offer all courses, or are there courses that are only offered in a specific campus? If yes, which courses?
Okay, that's a very good question. The answer for this is yes. All of the courses that we've mentioned, the diploma and advanced diploma of IT cybersecurity, are offered on both campuses. Now, we also have other courses available like the hospitality management, event management, leadership management, project and program management. We also have courses in marketing and communication, and blockchain, applied blockchain, the one that Vida is actually studying right now. Now, good news is that we're opening additional courses soon, pretty soon. So watch out because these are really great opportunity to provide you a pathway to move to Australia. So we have the retail management, we also have the human resources, and then we will also launch the painting and decorating courses. There you go. Now,
So
thank you for, yes, it's very exciting indeed for all of us here at PTG. So thank you for all your questions. I'm really glad that you've raised them during our Q&A session today, during this live session. And we hope that we were able to address your concerns. Now, don't you worry if you still have questions that were not addressed during this session. You can always reach out to us at inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, or you can visit our website at pacifictraining.edu.au and fill out an inquiry form so that we can respond to your concerns.
That's right. So send them in. Don't be shy, and we'll respond to each one of you. And so I'm sure everyone has been waiting for this part. We are now going to raffle off our $30 e-voucher. So we will pick among our viewers who are able to submit their entries in our bit.ly link. And do we have our winners?
Congratulations to our lucky winner, Mona Incon. Okay, Mona Incon. Please wait for our email with further instructions on how to claim your voucher. But wait, there's more. Congratulations to all of our participants today, because everyone who submitted their entries are eligible for the 35% course fee discount as long as you enroll until January 2023.
Wow, so that means everyone's a winner today, right, Ruby?
You are absolutely correct, Ines. We will send out your discount codes through the emails you provided in our bit.ly link. So please check out your inbox from time to time for our email. And before we officially end today's event, here are a few announcements. We will hold 4 more virtual events for Vietnam and Thailand to present the other courses we are offering. So we will have event management on August 10, marketing and communication on August 11 or August 12 rather, project and program management on August 17th, and finally leadership and management on August 26th, all at 3 p.m. Vietnam or Bangkok local time. That's 4 p.m. in Sydney, 6 p.m. in Sydney. For more information, make sure to visit us at our official website at www.pacifictraining.edu.au, our official Facebook page, which is Pacific Training Group, our Twitter handle at Pacific Training 3, and our Instagram at Pacific Training EDU.AU.
All right. And thank you to our lovely student guests for sharing with everyone what PTG is all about. Any advice for our viewers, especially those who are planning to study and relocate to Australia?
Sure. I definitely recommend Australia for so many reasons. First is because of the Great Barrier Reef. Second, because of the kangaroos. So you will definitely get your money's worth. I definitely recommend Pacific Training Group because they try their best to understand their students' needs by offering affordable courses. I would say that this is the best decision that I've ever made, and I hope you do the same. I'll leave you guys with this saying, you will never be ready. You just have to do it, and that makes you ready.
Thank you so much for all your insights, Vida. This session has been very informative, thanks to your personal input and sharing as well. So, Ruby, I believe we are ready to wrap up for today.
That's right. So on behalf of Pacific Training Group, I would like to thank everyone who joined our virtual program, Study IT Cybersecurity in Australia, Pacific Training Group. We look forward to seeing you in Australia and here at Pacific Training Group, where your successful career starts. Okay.
And this has been your host, Ines and Ruby. See you soon and have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining.
I came to Australia to improve myself, to study and create a better career, always looking for new experiences and a different lifestyle. After a short period in Sydney, Still getting used to a new routine, the COVID arrived and made everything more difficult than I thought it could be. I had to invent ways to keep paying bills. I was away from home, from my family and my friends. The social distance made the process of making new friends be harder. Many times I felt alone, but at this point, the Pacific Training Group became a big gift for me.
How are you?
Good morning, I'm good and you?
I'm very good, absolutely great to see you today.
I started having classes online with one of the best professors I have ever had in my life. The support online from the staff is another point that helped me a lot. Today I can say that I see hope in the future because the school gave me ways to improve my abilities. They believe in their students and make us fight for a better future. And I want to thank all of them to believe in me. I will keep my journey always looking forward.